What I love about data is there's something different all the time. There's always a problem to solve, there's always some detail to really get into and get your teeth stuck into. I'm not sure my family really totally understand what I do, but we're very supportive nonetheless, and there's plenty of good female role models within my family to look up to. I don't think there are enough female role models in data. I think there are more and more, and projects like the Female Lead really help with that. But we need to make them more visible so that younger women, as they start their careers and even before that, do have people to look up to. The more experience I've got as I've gone through my career, the fear of failure does start to diminish. I think everyone still from time to time has imposter syndrome, but you just learn to power through it, and that's quite important to do. A couple of years ago, after not getting a promotion, I took the decision to take a sideways move. It was obviously quite a big disappointment, but then looking back, that's presented itself as quite an opportunity. I moved into a slightly different field and more into data management as well as the analytics side of things where I'd previously specialised. So the lesson for me is disappointment doesn't always mean failure, and it's always worth looking around and seeing what other opportunities present themselves. I think it's really important to be brave sometimes and step outside of your comfort zone. My attitude throughout my career has been not to think about the fear and just wade right in. I think it's really important that women celebrate their success and each other's success. Women promoting women, we should all do that a lot more as examples to each other and to the younger generation as well. I'd definitely say, you can't do it all. It's really important to share the load with people in your team, with your peers, whether that's sounding off with each other to fix a problem, whether that's delegating to someone else and helping them with their development. But, taking everything on yourself is really impossible, and it's important not to even try and do that. If I was to give some advice to my teenage self, I'd tell her not to worry so much about what people think. You've got to look at yourself in the mirror and to really push on and work through any crises of confidence and just not worry about it, because it'll all be okay in the end. What makes me feel good is when me and my team deliver. When we've done something data-wise that is really useful and we've just got it. I think reaching out for help is really important. I ask everyone for help. I ask people in my team all the time for help. I ask my peers for help. There's always things that you don't know, and I think one of the most important things is don't be scared to ask for help, even from the most unlikely of places. Both in work and outside of work, I think I tend to play quite a supportive role, trying to push people along to achieve, the best they can be. I think fairness and equality are really important to me, so if I ever see the underdog, I'll try and help pull them up, and that probably sums me up quite well, I think. My advice to young girls and women entering the field now would be confident. Everyone has imposter syndrome. Work through that. You've got a right to be there. You're good enough to be there. And sometimes think, what would the men do? And do it, but do it your way. I've chosen scales as my significant object because balance and fairness are really important to me. I think, equality for everyone in work, whether that's male, female, whether that's any other reason, is something that we should all strive for a lot more. And with that, that's how we get success.